trot and they go, whew, tank empty. Yeah? So catch them first. Be a good coach and say, hey, come on, come on. And then don't keep them in the trot, in other words. Then lessen the leg. Yeah, with a real pleasant leg. And they start to fall behind you. But hey, come on, buddy. Hey, come on. Just communicate to him there that he's in his own desire forward, not Michelle's desire forward. Okay, now let's do one more set of trot and canter, like 5 minutes. We'll just mix it up like we did before. And then we're going to train the walk at the very end. Good. Already nice in the contact. And mix up the rising and sitting. I'm not crazy about your trot. Sorry, that's not the same trot we had earlier. Let's go. Too much love factor. There. Now relax. Now we're trotting. That is your job. Yes? You're the coach there. If he knows he can have just that mediocre trot, that's what he's going to give you. You like him, right? Then you better bring him out to me and show him to me and show him to the world, by the way. Don't show them that other trot. There's no sense for that other trot. That's it. You're his coach. He only knows what you ask. Good. And you get that trot to where it's effortless and it's super easy, that you're not working for it. Even if you make a few resistances to get to that, take that. I don't want you pushing that trot. I want him to, that's wonderful. Now we're talking. Good. Now I'd love to see a transition trot, walk, trot. Just soothe the top line, soothe the top line. And trot, let's go. Good, we're picking on him, it's good, we're training him. Now, we're not going to ride any transitions, changing gaits, unless the top line feels great. Step one is that I have a really good top line to set him up for success. Transitions are still rather green for him. Good, get a super top line. When you love the energy and you love the top line, I want to make it better. Then we're going to ride a transition, trot, walk, trot. Take your time going to the walk. Most important thing for me is not the definition of the transition, it's the softness of the top line and the balance coming into it for a good experience. Not the definition of the transition. The coordination of the top line. Soothe him, soothe him, soothe him, soothe. Perfect, perfect. And trot, let's go. Come. That's not a vacation. Come. And relax. And relax. Good. Good. Yeah. Awesome. Check the right rein. Just keep checking that top line. Is it mine or is he in this stuck pose? Try to stay out of a stuck pose. Make sure you can manipulate that top line a little bit in a nice, soft, invisible way that you're sure he's supple under you, not stuck in a pose. God, super. Michelle, good. What do you got? Oh, warming up. That was getting very nice. Yeah? Very nice. Good. Sure, I don't mind. I don't want you going into Alpharetta. I'll hold him. Not kid. Really like that last trot. Okay? And again, I want his brilliance, okay, that is effortless for you. Okay? I don't want you working for it. I want you to encourage it. That he's really motivated all the way through his body. Come. That's not a trot. Come. Now quiet. Now it is. Perfect, perfect. Don't be satisfied when he's got to know that. Good. Easy. Now he's wonderful. So this horse has a great work ethic. That's the way. Love that with your leg. Excellent. Good. And praise him. Take a risk. Pat him. Easy, easy. There. Now I'd love to see the transition again. Trot, walk, trot. When you're ready. Coach the top line. Not a definite transition. Yeah, super. And trot. Come, come. Don't, yeah, and now quiet. Good. I mean, think about that. Every time you use your leg, that has to be a really clear sign to him, okay? If you use your leg and he gives a subpar effort, guess what he's going to choose later in life? You ask for a piaffe and you're going to piaffe and he won't. Good, easy, easy, soft leg, super. When he's good, invisible quiet aids. And you know this, I'm just saying it out loud, yeah? Now I'd love to see again the transition, trot, walk, trot. The walk transition was beautiful. Take your time, super. And then pick on him for the trot transition. Come, buddy, come on. That's it, perfect. Now soft, super, super. Now a shallow serpentine line. Just to coach the suppleness. A little too big for me, okay? That one I didn't like. That was too wide of a loop that we could lose his shoulders. Just a really shallow line from like the rail to the quarter line, back to the rail, really gradual. That he's in a channel between your forearms, that you have his shoulders lined up. That's a good line. Then he moves much better there. Good. 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 One more canter on the left lead when you're ready. Set it up however you'd like. You know him, I don't. Good. And now try to feel that he's supple in the canter. Can you flex him 2 inches to the inside around your left leg and your left rein? And now straighten him. And now can I flex him 2 inches to the outside? With my right leg. Good. Now straighten him again around your left leg. Good. That is there. Now just ride him straight. He answered those questions beautifully. Your right hand a little bit lower. Good. Now press him with your leg. If you're at 10 miles an hour, will he go out to 12? If the answer is no, then he wasn't good enough. He was stuck in his canter. Now relax your leg. Easy, relax. Now press him to 12 again. Come, let's go. Press. Ah, perfect. Soften your leg. Soften, soften, soften. Uphill. Great. There, he's happy. Press him again forward. Come. Come. More. Uphill. Now relax your leg. Easy. And now, when you're ready, come back to trot on a circle. That when you do those questions about going forward, we don't stay in canter too long because he'll get downhill. Good. That was to communicate the forward desire with the leg. Now balance him, and when he's good, left lead canter again. And now start off not as forward as last time, so we don't get him long. Good. Balanced. Uphill. There. That's nice. That's nice. And back to trot already. Beautiful. And balance. Track to the right. Change sides, however you'd like. That's wonderful. How much leg do you need? Wonderful. So show me. I don't want to see your heel or spur touching his side. Yep, I don't want to see your heel or your spur. Even think of turning your heel out. Good. Good. And now I'd love to see on this side. We didn't look at the trot, walk, trot this side. We're almost done. He's been a star today. I mean, you can't ask for more with a green horse. Tomorrow he's going to have tank empty. And trot. Come. That's the ticket. Good. Pat him. Super. Make sure he's, watch that left rein a little bit, okay? Go to that shallow serpentine line again, because this right trot, he's just not quite as supple as he is on the left side. Get the right a little bit better, but don't solve it. Just get it better. Now a shallow serpentine line. Relax the pressure point on the right rein. Good. Wonderful. He likes that. Now increase it again through the right side. Perfect. Now he's good in both reins. Pat him, pat him, pat him. And again a transition, trot, walk, trot. And trot. Come. Good boy. Awesome. Do you do stretching trot with him or not? Michelle? Do you stretch him or not? I'd just like to see it, please. And I'll tell you if it's a horrible idea or a good idea. Just encourage it. Yeah, just show him what that is now. Little press with the leg, and then quiet. Good. Yeah, just encourage a little bit, see what happens. And again, yep, good. Ride a little bit the shallow serpentine idea and see what happens. Real shallow line. You might totally lose him. It might increase it. Yep, down the long side. Yep. And just see. Maybe it gets horrible. Maybe it gets better. Who knows? We have to explore. Just gentle loops like that. Good. That is, yeah. Try not to think of those as turns. Just think of those as you're controlling. Wonderful. You're controlling his shoulders. And he gets different pressure points. Good. And now back around your right leg. Good. Come, 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 come. Yeah, pat him. Good. There, good. Just give me another half minute of this. I want to see what he does. There we go. Pat him, pat him, pat him. Yeah, good. Good job. No problem. Okay, and now we'll let him walk. Long rein. Very good, okay? Very good. And now we are going to address the walk, okay? But just give him a minute mentally to relax. While you're walking, I just want to say a few things to the people that are watching. You know it because I've worked with you several times. So there was a set with this horse earlier on in the trot work when he got really, really good, and he was still fresh. And I want to stress that comment, that he was still fresh. That's the best time to start sitting trot on a young horse, in my opinion. The rising trot feels great. The horse is still fresh, because the back, to me, is one of the most critical areas to develop in a young horse. And every time that I'm going to ask the back a question, I want to make sure the horse is set up for success. I'm not a big fan at the age he's at right now to do this timid sitting like you do on a really green-broke horse for 3 steps and get off the back again. In this phase of life, every time you choose something, you need to really do it. Which means you set the horse up, you're confident, you say, okay, now I'm going to show him the experience of the rider's weight on his back. And sit like 10 steps that he feels that, he experiences that, and then his reward for being good about that is to rise again. And my standard, absolutely crystal clear, every horse that's in front of me at home, wherever I am, if there's a difference in rising trot and sitting trot, I'm not satisfied. The horse is not using its body good enough. That's something I really want you to take home. Sitting trot should not be tighter, choppier than the rising trot was. Then you've not been a good coach to your horse. Okay? Your horse should trot as beautiful when you sit on him as when you're rising on him. And that's a huge education tool. And you don't sit long. You sit clear, you show the horse how to use its body, and you rise again as the reward. And you just keep mixing, sitting, and rising to get no change in the horse's top line or emotion, anything. Next with that, and that's why I'm stressing this so much, is that I see too often in this 4-year-old year, horses being trained a little bit too timid in the canter depart. People are going too often rising trot into the canter, and the horses are flat and just going flat forward up into the canter smoothly. Yes, that's a positive transition, but let's think about that. The more we can teach them to lift up their shoulders at the canter and the canter depart, they're already starting more level then. And so I'm a big fan that we start to really make sure you put in the rising trot, sitting trot, sitting trot before your first real good canter transition. And then lift them up into the canter from the trot, from the sitting, not from just rising trot, falling forward. That's good for a stage on the 3 coming 4-year-olds. When they're green, you don't want to put pressure on the back. Of course not. But now at this age, he should learn to canter uphill right away off the bat. And you want to do it more often from sitting trot than from rising trot. And again, everything that I'm saying, there are always situations where you have to be a horse person and say, you know what, it just really is resistant when I do that. Okay, then step back. Go rising trot and just start to incorporate that gradually. But my point is, the development of the back, the rising trot and sitting trot should not change. Same expression, same feeling, same emotion from the horse. This horse was a really great example. Okay? When she went to sitting trot, his ears didn't change. His top line didn't change. He just flowed, just like rising trot. He has a very, and Michelle, he has a very nice back. Okay? Very nice back. He's pretty uncomplicated. I like it. He's a straightforward guy. He was a really great example of what I love to see. Okay, now we're going to maybe do the negative. Let's train that walk. Contact is contact. There is no love affair. There is no middle ground. Don't allow him to get a C. He gets an A or he gets an F. Good. And now make sure he's not, yep. Don't ride with luck. Can you shape him around your left leg and left rein a little bit? Like you'd be riding a leg yield off your left leg slightly. Just that slight idea that he curves his body around your left leg. Now gradually straight. And what about moving him away from my right leg and right, that I'd be leg yielding slightly out, and now straight, right through your channel. And now I'd love to see a transition to halt. Yep. And that could be ugly. Calm. There's no hurry. Rounder. Just talk to him a little bit. Just show it to him. There's no hurry. Nothing. There's no hurry. If it gets worse, it gets worse. Who cares? Good. And walk on in that frame. Let's go. Please don't write any